Previously, in the GodBreaking, you guys muddled around looking for something to do, and someone got the bright idea to go down to Grumman's temple and open the door and try to find Balinar's body, where you encountered Korgoth, Demon Lord of Worms. And so that you guys are currently standing inside the hallway of this darkened room, and in front of you is a host of glowing eyes, one of which belongs to your friend. Where'd he go? Balinar. Floating in the air, the eyes begin to light up the faces of dozens and dozens of other disembodied heads. Their demeanors, their faces are in various states of decay, petrified into expressions of horror or malice or humor or even mirth. There's a variety of expressions just plastered across these faces. Balinar's eyes are stoic and menacing. His expression very stern, looking at you as these dozens and dozens of faces all float in the sky around you. The light eventually grows just enough, and like I said, it's dark. Even you guys with dark vision can't see anything else besides what I'm describing right now. Enough light is emanated from these various eyes that you do see the image of Korgoth himself. A large gaping maw of this massive demonic creature floating in front of you. Alright.
Last week I could not just get over the fact that over this body there's just gigantic zits on this thing.
Wait, Korgoth? You call those zits?
Yeah, massive proportions.
No, those are nipples, yo.
You got nips for days.
And I believe, let's see here, that I was the first one to charge through the door, if I remember correctly.
Did you?
Yeah, and I charged through the door, and right as my movement was coming to an end, I shape changed into Practinic.
Oh, okay.
If I remember correctly, I could be off, but I think so.
Alright.
I think
To the replay booth.
I think you said the place was too small. No, you know what? I don't
No,
remember.
that's why I charged through the door and did it, because I couldn't do it in the hallway.
Okay. So you shape change into mini Practinic. Was anyone else doing anything as this happened?
I was giant raging.
Alright,
Yeah,
Albert is giant raged.
We all cast this. I cast the Airlook's mantle.
And then
That's right.
I cast some stuff and then stuck Elwyn on my back.
Yeah, I got on Deimos's shoulders like a piggyback.
And you marked it at 965 for his HP,
Put the wrong one in here, hold on. That was the real Practinic.
I mean, I'm
That's
okay
cool,
with
you
that.
can read
I'm
that.
okay with that.
I think we would have been a lot safer if that was what was happening.
There we go. Okay. Adis, form of Practinic. Shape of water. You guys remember that the Super Friends? Form of water spout, shape of giant whale. Okay. So you guys are enlarged. You guys see the floating edge of this demon in front of you. Can you see that? Can you see the shape of the edge of him? On that?
No.
If any of him's under the mask, it won't show it to us.
Oh, well.
I think.
That's unfortunate.
You could just like stick a random token like where the guy is.
Yeah.
Like the tip. Oh gosh.
We
I
fought
want
bigger.
Roll initiative.
Okay, oh, okay.
Oh.
This is a lot wider than I thought it was.
I'm in shock. I'm in stun. I'm like, what is going on? What what the
Oh,
heck
Renly
is
wasn't
that
here.
guy? I
Renly
come in
wasn't
at
here.
the tail end going, why are you back there? What the hell is that?
Oh yeah, don't worry about this.
Friendly wasn't here.
Stuff and things. We did bad decisions.
So
Close the door! Close the bloody door!
We would if we could.
Where's the fun in
hold
that?
on. How is your initiative bonus calculated again?
It's
It's
D20
just your
plus
dex.
your dex. Dex
It's
modifier.
what plus your dex?
Dex modifier. Your D20 plus your dex modifier.
Oh, because my initiative says +7 on my sheet. That's why I was curious.
I don't know why it says +7.
Maybe.
There's a type of wizard that uses their int for initiative. What type of wizard are you?
I have a miscellaneous. Oh, I have something that modifies it. But it's dex. So I just need to know what to roll. I need to do
Well, what's
dex
practice?
check. All right, so mine is 20
You guys all suck on your initiative.
because I'm in the dragon form, so it's
Well,
not my it's
Joke's
not my
on you.
dex.
We're going first next turn.
You're not wrong.
My giant monologue. This is due to the one I rolled.
Okay. Albert.
Just in the meantime, when she goes last, Renly's lecturing us in the back of why this is a bad idea. Okay.
Albert, you go
let's-
first.
Let's just do Albrecht things. 15 feet in a straight line. Yada yada yada. There we go. Targeting him. Okay. Let's see here. Let's abandon. Reckless attack. Juggernaut. And here we go. Still gotta have a great bonus to hit.
Holy crap! Hey Midas,
Yeah.
I think you might have made possibly or forgot something when you did the sheet. Unless you intended for
Him
this
to be
form's breath
completely
weapon to
immune.
be that big.
Why?
It's a 120-foot radius.
Gargantuan?
No,
Probably?
on my breath weapon. Did you mean to leave it 120-foot radius?
Oh no, the original Practinix was 120. Yours would be smaller.
So like 60?
Albrecht, this guy's
Well, I can't
against
change it.
damage. We're fucked.
Yeah, because I was gonna be like, dang it, I can't use that.
Oh,
I'll get
that's just our
everybody.
spike armor.
And
if
he's
he's
taking
immune to
weird
that.
damage to everything, man.
Alright, we fucked up. Shut the doors, guys.
Oh, what?
Did you not notice while you were rolling? That's why I'm going like, holy
No,
fuck.
no, I did not. I thought you were saying holy
Like,
fuck to my damage.
keep
'cause
hitting
that should be impressive.
No, I'm looking
No.
at the damage 0.
Zero is zero.
You got a problem then.
You done?
I guess.
You come charging in, Albert, and as you go in, you pull out your sword of Kos, right? Is that what you're using?
Yep.
Okay. You pull out this sword, and you wield it in front of you, slicing and slashing at the thick monstrosity in front of you. You do feel it making contact, but as you do, you get the distinct impression that even though your blows are making contact and you can see the flesh kind of giving way in front of you, there's no lasting damage, no residual impact. The flesh just, as your sword passes through it, after the sword is gone, everything looks exactly as it was before. Of course, this all happens in the blink of an eye because you rush forward and do your melee attack and slam it with your shoulder, all in one like super fast combo. As only when you're done that you realize just what happened. Adis, what are you doing?
Boom, and use my breath weapon.
Okay, there's not much room
I'll
to
go-
fly.
Well, I mean, I'm assuming he's a worm. I can get like up in him. I can't move the token now because I was an idiot and dropped it. But I'm assuming you probably meant like a 60-foot radius probably for it.
Let's see, the breath weapon? Let me see here real quick. What did I mean for it? yours will be smaller, of course.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, we'll go 60.
You wanna drop a new sheet for me so I can fix my leak? Well, maybe it'll fix it. Thank you. Oops. I lost it. If you close it, it closes it on me.
Alright, close it.
Oh, there we go. Thank you. Delete this one. Drop this in here. Thank you. So yeah, I'll move like over into the corner and use the breath weapon.
Okay, so I'll grab your dude right here. You move over.
Yeah, I'll move like right over here.
'Kay.
And use it because
Basically, try not to hit me.
I'll just let me just turn off this mask since.
Yeah, I can get
Oops.
over into the
Okay.
corner and it won't hit you.
Thank
Screw
you.
up the grid. Sorry. All right. There's the mask button.
Alright, cool. Then I will lay some smacky smacks down on this fool.
So you guys are looking around. Well, you can't see much. Never mind. The temple when last time you were in here was white. The walls were like pristine marble, and even though it had fallen into disarray, there was still an aspect of brightness to the whole place. But now it's just all completely dark. A lot of it has been caved in. The worm has been loose for a couple years down here by himself.
He just wasted one of his natural 20s on the saving throw to my breath weapon. So that should half that.
Oh,
I
that did
hurt him.
damage.
I hurt him. Wait.
Okay.
That-
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it
did.
did. Right. Okay.
As it did 0 damage. What the fuck?
That's my turn.
Quigley rushes in. Not. And he can actually run into this thing's space. It's huge. He rushes in, and as he swings at this creature, he's getting a similar result to you, Albrecht, as he swings it with his pillar.
He's just resistant to all physical damage.
Immune is the word.
Yeah, immune.
Immune is far more scary than resistance.
Yeah.
Elwin, your turn.
I've got one spell I can cast, and that's it.
Let's see how he does against Elwin's Super Firebolt.
The dude auto succeeds against all my saves.
I'm just thoroughly impressed. Wow.
Wow.
Hold on. How did I hurt him?
You must have a resist a certain amount of damage if
I only did half of one of mine. I did 4. No, something. You partially resisted something.
I'm totally seeing an effect on him says immune all.
Duration 1 round.
Ah.
No, he's not immune to everything because I did damage to him. So it's probably lightning. Because he didn't take any of the bludgeoning damage.
well, a good thing my spell is Call Lightning.
Nope, it's the force. I bet you it's the force damage. Because that's the last damage that got rolled. It's probably lightning. It's like straight lightning and force. I bet is what he's not resistant to.
Like I said, I can cast a spell once.
Oh, you guys can see the effects on him?
Just the one immune. That's
Just
it.
the one that says immune all D1.
You can turn that
I
off
wonder
in
why.
the. You can
But
turn
he
that
has
off.
he
in
has
the
other
options.
effects on him. I'm wondering why you guys can see that one.
I don't know.
It's weird. Doesn't matter. I'm changing
is
between
it an effect?
rounds.
Is it an effect that's not on his sheet?
Oh, you guys can't see the ones on his sheet, I guess.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That would make sense.
Okay. So
This is gonna hurt.
as his turn comes around, the the tongues that are just writhing in his mouth, they begin to lash out everywhere, flailing at you, just like filling the room. There's dozens of them just spitting out all across. I need everyone to make a dexterity saving throw.
Can I see the source?
Yes.
Oh shit! I might have actually made it.
Is it ranged?
This is not an attack.
Let's see here. Is it magic?
No.
Okay.
Well,
Just
the
wanna make sure
bedroom.
Well, no, just want to make sure, or a magical effect, because the form has resistance or advantage. Let's see here. And it's what kind of save? Sorry.
Dex.
Dex. Save. I'm assuming I failed.
No, actually, you and Elwin and Deimos succeeded barely.
Oh,
Pretty
nice.
good. So let's see here. So it is Quigley, Deimos, and Martinic succeed. Okay. The rest of you guys. Oh, why did he hit himself? Oh, I had himself. Target. Hold on. Let's put the target. Not you.
Well, he didn't do any damage to himself
Quickly.
anyways.
He's supposed to be targeting quickly. Hold on a second here. I'll just do it manually.
Took the 2 points of damage. You're good, Outbreak.
That seems
These-
surprisingly light.
These tongues, they lash out and they wrap around you. You're grappled right now, but it doesn't necessarily. There's not a lot of force behind them. They're not really restricting your movement or anything like that. Okay. And also, let's move quickly, this dude, since I can't reach him. Okay. Also, a large tail comes out from behind him and slams into Quigley.
Oh shit.
Okay,
no,
Quigley's
Quigley,
gonna make a
start
save. He fails. Takes poison damage. Is poisoned and paralyzed. Okay, so let's see. Alberic, you failed, right?
Yes, I did.
Ada
these
succeeded.
just-
Quigley failed.
These just regular tentacles, or the ones with the heads on them?
These are. There's some that have heads and some that don't. So these are ones that
Okay.
don't.
Okay.
And who was it? Renly failed.
I did.
Okay. All right, Damos, your turn.
Tongued.
Shit. All right. Well, shit's hitting the fan real fast.
Deimos, go for the faces.
Deimos is going to, start powering up. He's like, this is some crazy shit. I'm a shit. We'll sprint over here. So Albert got whatever written. Albert's on my back. And can I, as a bonus action, strap one of my pamphlets to my hand with the symbol on it? I mean, onto my shield. I want to face punch one of his faces with my shield. I want to make sure that face sees the totally really cool high resolution pictures of Tempest and this pamphlet.
Sure.
All right, I'll do that with my extra action. Will it do anything? Most likely not. And then I'm like, oh, this guy's trying to resist Tempest. It's a bad idea. And with that, I'm gonna grab one of its head and start pulling it back.
All right, you're grabbing onto one of the tongue heads.
The one that I gave it Tempest's power and he tried to resist it. I'm gonna grab it. I'm gonna try to pull it off or something like that.
Tie it with another one. Make a knot in a bow.
Midas.
Yo.
Yeah.
Unless Demon Lord is immune to being frightened, he needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
No, he's not. He can't be frightened.
Okay. I'm still
Okay.
getting used to the form and all the shit that's on it.
Yeah, so I'm just grabbing one of those things, and I like Renly's idea. Maybe next turn I'll start trying to tie stuff together.
In panic, I will attempt to polymorph him.
Oh no!
And,
No.
and it works horribly. But in any case, yeah, he cannot fail that with his plus 21. And then
Alright,
I wild shape into a. Oh, did you have anything to say?
A what?
Oh, I thought you were trying to say something before I interrupted. But okay, I wild shaped into an air elemental to get out of the grappled tentacles, which are disgusting. And
yeah.
so air elemental, huzzah! And egg travel right. It seems like everywhere is within its reach, so it's kind of pointless. But I'll try to find some kind of a place to burrow in as I regroup and try to figure out what the fuck to do. But yes. Is there anywhere that I could actually go that's not like in his purview, like perhaps like behind a wall?
Slight cover.
Like
I just-
up the. You could run away out the hallway and, and out the
Oh
other
my God.
out the room.
Oh, and yeah, I'll just move. What would be safe?
So the door was here,
no,
by the way.
there's no safe.
The door was here and it opened up, so that's kind of what happened.
Is it
slid back into
possible
the
to
wall.
start closing the door? I would like to ineffectually try to close the door as my object interaction.
Oh no,
Um,
super magic door.
You were not here when the door was when they were here last time.
No.
Let's see. Elwyn and Deimos would remember. The door was closed with an amulet that Balinar pushed into a small runic circle, like right around here. And the thing is, you had to be inside the person. Like, it's closed from the inside, basically.
Oh, so
Yeah,
you to trap yourself in with it.
That's how Balinar closed it, and he got trapped in.
Oh well.
While everyone else ran
And,
out.
and so I do not notice this, and I ineffectually do this, and that is my turn.
Okay.
But I try to get out of the tentacle. That's it.
Oh man. Hey, your sword might work this turn.
At the
I'm going
end
to go
of
check
your turn,
right now. Nope, he's still immune.
let's see. At the end of your turn, oh, which one should we do? All right. At the end of your turn, he lunges up and dashes in this direction. And as he does, you guys are all like basically trampled underneath him as he gets just like tossed and thrown out of the way or crunched down to the ground. His massive form just rolling in this direction. He rears up in the corner of the room. The earth kind of breaks underneath him, but it also kind of gives way. As he moves around through it, it's like he's moving through almost like a liquid. And as that happens, let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it becomes this and bludgeoning damage to the guys who are in his path.
Is it? Do I just count it as magical or?
It's bludgeoning. He
Oh,
slammed
okay.
into you guys. Okay, that was his legendary action.
Can you mark
Albrecht,
that
your
on
turn.
the chart for me?
Alright.
Because I can.
Okay. Well, this time Are there any? Am I still kind of like surrounded by the tongues?
Yes.
Okay.
As you start your turn, you can feel part of you just being ripped away from inside you. As the tongue wraps around you, just begins to drain on your body and your mind and your soul. So you take that much necrotic damage.
I'm going to attempt to cut that tongue. Like.
How much hit points are you supposed to have?
Yeah, I think you did change.
Oh, that's right.
You better fix your hit points.
975. That's 325 times 3. I'm going to hack and slash at this tongue specifically. See if that does anything. Try to just chop it off.
Okay. Just roll an attack.
I should have advantage, but. chance to see if I crit. I don't crit. Roll damage.
Yeah, roll damage.
That didn't move, didn't do any of that.
Okay.
Nope.
As you hit the tongue that's wrapped around you, you can tell that it's an extension of himself. Your sword hits it. You can feel the resistance. It feels like you're breaking into it and cutting it, but you look at it and afterwards there's no effect.
Okay. For my second attack, I'm going to attempt to specifically stab one of the heads.
Okay. You manage to hit one on one of these floating faces in the sky, and as your sword punches into it, the flesh and the bone, and you hear bone cracking and you hear tendons tearing. But then as you pull your sword back out, there's no lasting damage. When's the last time Dan was to Divine Intervention?
Oh, that was a while ago.
Yeah, it was a while
But I
ago.
don't
It
know
was
if it
in
was
our
that
battle
big.
against Practinic.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah, the first Practinic fight, so I don't know if it has been 7 days.
Oh, it's close. We'll say it's just over 7 days.
Yeah, we spent like 5 days in that village helping those people that had the
Yeah,
disease.
yeah.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah.
I think it's just at 7 days.
Okay.
All right, so we'll say it's just past 7 days. All right, Adis, your turn.
Oh, I'm thinking of a bonus action.
Okay, go ahead.
How successful does Deimos look at? No, never mind. I'll pass my turn.
Okay. Adis.
I will roll my d6, and I will not get my breath weapon back. How close to me is the face that mocked us, the little dragonborn face?
For Practinic, you're flying around there. You could get to it pretty quickly, pretty easily.
Okay.
I'll say you're able to hit it.
How big around is the tentacle behind it? Like right at the base, compared to the size of my dragon hand.
Oh, you could definitely wrap your claw around it.
I'm gonna go up, I'm gonna fly up, I'm gonna grab the tentacle by both of my dragon hands, and I'm gonna bite down on the head and rip it the fuck off.
Okay. Target
Like,
him and roll the
it
attack.
just grab and pull it until it tears off. And on the
Okay.
way there, I'm gonna yell out to everybody to remove the heads. Let's see here. Ching.
Miss. You try for the head, and you see Balinar's face just floating in front of you. You dart in with your dragon speed, and then it's like a swing and a miss. You swing by, and Balinar just like whips around behind you, and he's just staring at you as you fly
You
past.
and me are gonna have a talk. And that's my turn, I guess.
All right. Quigley's turn. Quigley's not quite sure what to do, but what it does happen is that as he's paralyzed, just sitting there within his poisoned and paralyzed state, the tongue drains away from him a large portion of his essence. Elwyn, your turn.
Now, I am 99% sure this will not work, but I'm going to try to dispel this protections.
Okay.
Do you want me to just roll my charisma check?
Sure. All right. What exactly are you trying to?
Dispel magic.
Okay.
You know, just if he's got some protections on him. That's what's
Okay.
causing us not to do any damage.
All
If
right.
there's
So
any magic that's blocking.
I also roll our arcane check too. What you as you cast the spell magic, first of all, it has no effect, but the reverberations of the spell as it interacts with his form, you are aghast. You are awed. You've dispelled and you've interacted with magical forms all over the world. You know, of all different power levels. You've seen the depths of hell. You've seen the abilities that Dolric the Dragonmancer had set up in his underground lair. You've seen Akelia's magical weavings and that kind of stuff. What's in front of you? Let's see. What have you interacted with? Now, when you guys fought the barons in the sulfurous wastes, they had set their masks down, so you didn't really face them in their power. You never fought, and you didn't ever really probe Mistress Ambrosia. So this is really your first time interacting with a true transcendent being. And you are struck not by almost by the density and the complexity. It's like raw power. It's not like it's using the weave. It's an extension of the weave in front of you. There's something just supernatural about it completely. It's nothing like you've ever experienced before. Your awareness of this, it just shatters your spell, and you realize that you're dealing with something wholly other than what you guys have fought before.
Shit. I'm gonna say, shit. Guys, let me try to draw it further inside, and you guys get out. It was my idea to come here, and I'll close the door. We're not gonna be able to take on this guy.
Nah, bro, we got this.
Wait, what?
I already told you how to kill him.
Through your minds are suddenly shattered with this massive voice just ripping through your consciousnesses. It's like it's coming from everywhere, above you, around you, below you, inside you. You don't see the anything happening from the worm itself, except it moving and wriggling in the air. Some of its tongue's lashed out and wrapped around your comrades. But the voice just rips through your ears and your minds.
My thanks for the freedom. After I consume your souls, your world will be mine to devour.
Oh shit, does this guy not know about the demons that took over?
Let's see here. Albric, you are tongued, right?
I don't like the way you say that, but yeah. That makes me a wee bit uncomfortable there, Midas.
Okay. What you realize, there's a surge of energy just rips out of you, and it's like an accelerated rate. At this time, you feel your essence being pulled through the tongue that's wrapped around you. Let's see here, 975 is your max hit points. Let me calculate it real quick. So you take 244 points of psychic damage.
Wait, hold on. I can deflect that hit. Excuse me. I can deflect that hit with the Sword of Kos.
Okay, what are you gonna do?
I am going to increase my AC by 29, so by 4 up to 30. So he would have to he doesn't hit me.
Okay, so that's
a
you're
sword
using a
across.
reaction to activate your
using my reaction.
your sword.
Yeah.
Okay, so you managed to resist the blow. All right, so you don't take the damage. This time he's gonna
Sorry,
attack you with this.
I spaced there for a half a second.
All right, his stinger's gonna attack you instead then.
Okay,
Jeez.
that's it.
Piercing damage. Constitution saving throw. You succeed, so you take half of this. Okay. And then the rest of you who are not currently tongued, as the tongues lash out again. So this is Adis, Elwyn, and Deimos. Go ahead and make me a dexterity saving throw as more tongues lash out and attack you guys.
Oh no.
Natural 20. Alright.
Everyone except me, right?
Yep. Deimos and Adis,
Oh no. What?
you guys both fail.
Immune to being restrained.
Oh, I have
You're not
freedom of
restrained.
movement.
You're,
Oh,
you
oh,
guys
I
take
thought
26
this was the
points of bludgeoning damage as the tongues fly out and wrap around you. You're not restrained, and it does not impede your movement at all.
Oh, I thought it was restrained. My bad.
Nope. So 26 points of bludgeoning damage to both of you. I'll add it to you, Adis.
I added to myself already.
Did mine happen to be one with a head on it?
No, none of these are. Okay. And you guys are tongued.
What does that
It
mean?
sounds worse every time you say it.
Tongue in a
What is-
dragon lord. You are one sick worm.
Okay.
What does tongue do?
The attack is called you guys can't see his
Oh no, yeah.
character sheet.
Tons
It's called
of
Tons of
Tongues.
Tongues. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, Tons of Tongues. You can see that.
I'm taking
Renly.
notes for tomorrow, Renly.
Oh my god. Alrighty, I'm going to fly over while I also turn over to Elwyn and say, dude, what was that right now? What do you mean by stinging? What? Because she has no clue what the heck's going on, and she goes over to quickly and say, I'm trying to help you! Accept this! And I cast a restoration on him to get rid of the paralysis.
Okay.
Noise.
Yeah,
You see him
and-
groggily begin to shake his head and move around a little bit.
Alrighty, and then I go back towards the exit, but going like, oh my god, we're so dead. We're so dead. And now I can't move him because he's under. Damn it! But I'm moving.
Where did you want to go?
I'm going back towards the I'll be just above Albrecht. Here we go.
Okay.
That's about it. Done. And that's my turn. And I can't change turns, but that's my turn. Yes.
Okay. Deimos, your turn.
All right. Oh shit. So Deimos is looking at this thing. It seems real tough, but not that tough compared to somebody he knows. So I'm a.
If you call on our boyfriend from down below again, I'll slap you silly.
What? What are you talking about?
You can't.
Pepin.
Why you-
Yeah, if you call on Pepin again, I will slap you silly.
No, I'm calling for Tempest. You know, he got
No.
sick abs.
Yeah, that's probably a better idea.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do my divine intervention. I'm gonna call for Tempest. I'm like, Tempest, we really want to prove our worth. With your help, we learned from our mistakes. And we defeated Praktitic in your name because we all think you're super duper cool. At least I do. And this jerkhole of a starved out worm, which I'm trying to give you for your birthday, just doesn't want to die. I could really use your help in a way that you can give us a chance to fight against this thing so we can prove our worth to you, because we want to grow stronger and we want to get super duper ripped, and I want abs just like yours.
Okay. Divine intervention?
Yep.
Alright. What are you asking him?
I'm asking him to give us a chance I mean, what's the power to prove our worth from last time to defeat this guy pretty much in his honor. Because we know we're kind of stepping out of our bounds. We want to show that we are totally worth his attention, especially
Ooh,
with
it's
the
all
help he's
red.
given us.
A
And
haze
also,
of
I
red.
want to get one extra ad.
A haze of red light glows around you as in your mind's eye you see your god Tempest begin to take form. He comes before you, and he says, he says to you, "My child, we must all learn the ways of this world. And to you now is bestowed this lesson. Only a god can kill a god. The divine might, the spark of divinity that burns within we of the transcendent, is one that a mortal cannot begin to comprehend. There are ways for a mortal to strike at a god. And you must seek them out and find them. I give you knowledge of but a few. One way to strike down a god is to utilize the weapon of a god. Another is to consume the energy and burn off the energy of thousands of souls, living souls. That sacrifice is enough to deal a mortal blow. Other ways you will have to seek out for yourself.
Thanks, Papa. You're super cool. But you forgot my past birthdays. No, don't go away.
Hit him with his own tongues!
I was thinking that, but also like our legacy weapons. The shield, it didn't seem to do anything.
Where the fuck's that hammer?
Where's that hammer?
You gave
Who's
it,
got the
you
gas
gave
damn
it
hammer?
back to the elf.
Shit. So wait, actually, did we get the hammer back? We did. Totally.
Euphemia's got the hammer.
Bonus action. I would.
Uh-huh.
Well, as for action, I would like to yell out to Euphemia and be like, "Alright, let's smack him with the hammer. Smack him with the hammer." But as I'm doing that, I'm going to try to grab another one of these tentacle head things because I already have one in my hand, and kind of grab it and smash them together. Because when a god's killing a god, I'll be like, "Stop hitting yourself.
Literally, stop hitting yourself,
Stop
yes.
beating yourself. This is gonna end bad for you. I learned from my papa. Maybe, I don't know, quote unquote, but a god can kill a god and technically you're
Wait.
goddish.
Renly,
Don't
you were
beat
tongued, right?
Yeah, but I turned into an air elemental so that
That's
I
right.
could move out of the tongue.
That's
And
right.
if I'm technically grappled, I would have been moving. I don't know if a freedom of movement does anything.
You can
against
move.
this guy.
You're still tongued.
Because it breaks grab. Oh yeah. Okay. So yeah. And then so I smash him, and I'm like, crunch, 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 crunch.
Okay. You look down, Deimos, and you still see the energy, this tongue wrapped around you, and you feel the drain on your being. Renly, your air elemental form is fine. Your mind and your body are ripped away.
Oh man.
Oh no. Wait,
Albert,
does anything
your turn.
happen when I smash the heads together?
No.
No.
Albrecht,
Get out, get out, get out.
Yeah, that's
on
what
your
I'm-
turn, the tongue rips away more of your soul energy.
I'm going to real quick look around to see if I could see that amulet that is used to shut the door.
Perception check. It is, fortunately for you, you seem to be standing actually near where that spot is. So you catch a glimpse of it underneath a pile of rubble.
I am going to look straight into Elwyn's eye, and I'm going to say, "Get them out of here!" as I grab the amulet and run towards the lock.
Wait, doesn't Adis have the missing eye?
And I am dead serious when I look at you, Elwyn.
Albrecht, my boy.
Okay. Anything else?
I assume that was all a free action.
Sure.
I am going to just for shits and giggles do what Ada says and actually try to separate one of the heads from the tongues, whether that is by a sword or no. I'm actually going to try to grab one of the tongues and just rip the head off of it.
You find it surprisingly difficult to rip. You can feel as you're pulling on it the elasticity. It's stretching. It feels like it's breaking, and you feel like it's ripping away in your hands. But as you look back, the head is still attached.
No effect.
No effect.
Yeah, just get him out of here. That's all I can say. That's.
Adis, your turn.
Oh, no, wait, hold on.
Okay.
I've got one action. I am going to cast Call Lightning on the guy using the Sword of Kos. Storm cloud appears in the shape of a cylinder that is 10 feet tall with a 60-foot radius centered on a point you can see 100 feet directly above you. Spell fails if you can't see a point in the air where the storm... Oh, never mind. That's not going to work.
So, it would have no effect. Let's say you manage to get off. The storm has no effect. The only thing you guys have done that even had a marginal effect was Praktinik's breath attack.
Yeah. That was lightning, so that's why I was going to try to cast Call Lightning, but I can't summon the storm in here. Let's see. Any other spells? I assume he has more than 50 hit points left, so we're not even going to try that. I'm going to try to hit him with his own medicine. See if he takes necrotic damage. I want to cast Finger of Death, because I got nothing that's better to do.
Okay.
Hey Midas, I would know the magics holding this place together, kind of maybe sort of understand them. I know that once you close the door from the inside, there's no way of plane shifting, teleporting, nothing out of here, right?
Correct. It's similar to the barrier that was set up in Mistrala to seal off the Silver Spire.
Now, would we know, does it happen instantaneous when you stuck the thing in there when Balinar was in there? Or is it like, like the door closes like real fast?
It was faster than Balinar could stick it in and get out.
Okay.
Bros, get out of here. I'll try to stay alive while you get Robin to get me out of here.
No, I got this. Maybe I got
It is your turn.
I'm casting a 9th level spell. and I'm going to use the book or the scroll to increase its duration by 50%. Or wait, no, it doesn't increase that. Never mind. I'm casting
Huh.
time stop.
You're tongued. That's happening to you, not
Ouch.
to Practinic.
Ouch. I cast time stop.
Okay. You have roll your
1d4 plus 1.
You have 3 turns worth of actions.
Did the tentacle stop moving?
Yes.
Okay. I am going to, for my movement for this round, I get 3 more rounds after this, right? That's how it works, right?
You take 1d4 plus 1 turns in a row, during which you can use actions and move as normal. The spell ends if one of the actions you use during this period, or any effects that you create during this period, affect a different creature other than you, or an object being worn or carried by someone other than you. The spell ends if you move to a place more than 1,000 feet from where you are right now. Yeah, 3 turns after this.
Okay, cool. I will move, without interacting with anybody, I will move to the door, or to Outbreak.
Okay.
Let's see here, where is this spell? Or wait, no, I don't need to move over there. I will move over here by these guys. Where's this spell? What level is Unseen Servant?
1.
Unseen. Yeah, it's super low.
I'll create, for the second turn, I'm going to create an Unseen Servant and command it to go take the amulet from Albrecht's hand.
Would that take effect right now, or would the unseen servant bit be time stopped as well? That's a good question, because I...
Also, do you have it prepared? Because otherwise it takes a
think-
minute.
I'm looking.
Yeah.
The ritual casting.
Nope, I don't have Unseen Servant, never mind. See, I
That'd be an
think
interesting
everybody's
interaction.
close enough. Yes, I know.
Now it's totally
Because
thinks
it's not, because
summoning
the
an
Unseen
element or
Servant,
something.
the Unseen Servant isn't me interacting with something.
Dude, the time stop thing, I think, would be perfect. We get him to move closer into the dungeon thingy. Everybody gets out. I'll cast time stop, and then I'll put the rune in the thingy, and then walk out and lose
Somehow I don't-
concentration.
Somehow I don't figure that time stop is going to have an effect on the doors. And since you have it in your hand, I can't teleport you because the amulet will go with you.
Oh no, Albert has it.
Or Albrecht has it, so I can't teleport him because it'll go with him.
How tough does this amulet look?
Pretty tough.
Tough.
Similar in
Like
make
a
to-
weapon of a god?
Like if I punch the shit out of it, like if
Can
I
we
get
hit
a
him with
good-
the fucking amulet?
yeah, it seemed like if I punched it, like it would break.
It could take a couple punches.
As soon as
Okay.
Gale starts dropping F-bombs, you know we're in for shit.
All right, guys, this is what Deimos is thinking. Deimos is going to, I mean, we all just book it out of here.
Oh,
we can stick
right.
the amulet
I got you.
almost in there.
I got my
Deimos
breath.
has a symbol on a pamphlet.
Um,
Slap that shit on there. Have that go off. Shoot it in there as we try to run out. It's like, don't look back in the explosion.
Can you mage hand the amulet in?
No, because that'd be affecting an object I don't control at the moment.
No, I mean out of time stop.
Yes, that's what the plan was, to teleport you all out and then mage hand it in. Because I was going to basically go to the door, mage hand the amulet, but he picked it up. And I was gonna have the Unseen Servant grab it and put it in. And while I waited at the door, and I was gonna teleport you all out of the room. Shit. Well, I am here. If I teleport us all out, this dude gets out. You know what? I think that my character would think the abyss needs a shake-up in order. I teleport us all out. Back to.
They have to be willing, right?
We have to be willing, and I don't remember the movie. This is way too fucking dangerous to be about to kill everybody.
Like seriously, like devil lord of hell killing gods. I mean, like seriously, like this dude's just like.
It would be worth a life to be able to.
They get a save if they're not willing. For a teleport.
Just
Yeah.
real quick, because again I spaced it. What was the second thing that Tempest said about killing gods?
Souls.
Yeah, I figured since he's shifting around and stuff that his head's had something to do with his power, but who knows. We're either running and letting this dude out, because there ain't no way we're getting out of here with everybody. It's just not possible.
That's cool. I was telling you guys go. I'll stay behind.
Nah, the minute we leave and you try to stay behind, he's gonna go charging out that door like a bat out of hell. We ain't stopping him from getting out of here. Not in the, is he standing next to where the thing is?
The amulet thing.
Where the amulet goes. Is he standing where it goes?
It's this little. Yeah, it's like right there.
I would have been standing right in front of it because I thought it was right where I was, but I would have been standing right
Sure.
in front of it.
We'll call it right there then.
With the amulet hovering, and like, I guess my turn because I did cast a spell. Okay, so I don't have a held action, but I would have just been holding it, watching all of you. So if like the time stop ends and I see you guys are gone, the amulet's going in. I guess it'd be a dex check between me and him to see.
I mean, let's be honest. I mean, Deimos is the cleric, dude. He's a jerk, but I mean, it's a demon lord. If you can seal a demon lord, he'd probably take one.
Well, the point is that it's not a debate of who should do it right now, because the point is when the time stop ends, you're not gonna, if he sees that we're gone, or whatever, the person who would who would choose to stay behind would not have time to run to the door and close it unless he was already standing in front of it, aka me. So that's what I'm thinking.
Oh yeah, no, I get it. Yeah.
I was hoping to be able to dimension door the person as soon as they put the amulet in, because if it was readied action, whether that would be fast enough. But at the same time,
No, the problem is as soon as I use a teleport to teleport all of you except him out.
Well, teleport will not work on unwilling creatures.
Yes, it does. You get a saving throw.
Plane shift.
No, teleport to saving throw as well.
Yeah. At least I thought it was anyway.
No,
Let's see here.
it's never been.
Let's look it up.
Can't
Let's look it
figure
up.
out.
Nope, it doesn't. It's just straight up willing creatures.
Yeah.
But but if time
Really
is
willing
stopped
creatures.
for them, they're incapable of resisting it. They're incapable of being.
They can be unwilling.
Let's see here. But anyways, we gotta move on. I am going to.
What are you doing?
So what would you define as interacting with? What would you
If you-
define as
anything
an
you-
effect?
And if anything you do affects, like, in my opinion, is if you touch someone, it's broken.
Okay, that's what I wanted to note, to the degree of which it.
Touch someone, move someone, anything that even begins to. And as soon as it triggers, as soon as that moment happens, the spell breaks.
Okay. so I moved there. Texas,
I think I
haste
have
just gives
had
you-
anyone's cast time stop before.
Yeah, I know, but my plan got ruined because of the literal. It's way too literally worded.
Yeah, no, time stop is very underwhelming when you realize what you cannot do.
No, it's
Yeah,
like the
unfortunately,
greatest,
you
no,
can't
it's like
go
it's the greatest
Quicksilver.
escape spell.
The gate escapes
For you.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Are there any beasts with magic?
Beasts with magic?
Like, a teleport ability of some kind?
Like a displacer beast. Very limited teleport. They have like a blink spell, don't they?
I thought they just had like displacement.
Oh no, blink dogs have blink.
Blink dog, that's
Yeah,
what it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're technically
tried-
fey, but we could get creative here.
Conjure
you
element
cast Finger of Death on him, right?
Yeah.
I think unicorns also have teleport.
Yeah, so like 3 or 4 people.
Yeah, unicorns have teleport. But they're celestials.
Alrighty, so this is toughy.
Yeah,
So
you're-
for the first of the third rounds, I'm just sitting there thinking.
yeah. Try 2 of the 3
okay.
rounds.
Sure.
You got 1 round left. You're taking a long time.
Yeah, no, because my initial plan just like went up. I cast the spell and I'm just like, well, shit. Oh wait. The dragon dude's head.
Hmm.
Okay, I have a question
Valinor,
about
yeah.
Prectinic's form.
Okay.
Would you allow me to focus his breath attack?
Sure.
Instead of doing a AoE gale, let me focus it into like a cone.
The effect would be different. It wouldn't
That's
be
fine.
quite the big devastating bludgeoning kind of stuff like that. But you could probably get the cold effect off of it. I think was there or a lightning effect off of it.
Yeah, it's bludgeoning, lightning, and force. Alright, so I can't do my plan, so I'm gonna fly up to wherever that tentacle is currently in the air. And I'm gonna just unleash my breath weapon right behind that.
Did you recharge?
Yes, I did. I rolled for it. I rolled a 5.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna unleash it right on the back. And if I see any break at all, I'm gonna reach out and grab and pull it apart.
Okay.
That's
Roll an attack on him.
how do you want me to roll the attack?
Just like normal.
Well, the breath doesn't have an attack. That's
Yeah,
why I was
this
asking.
is
Should I
you're
do a
trying to aim
melee
it.
Attack? Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Let me get my thing back because I accidentally closed it. Yeah. Let's see. Do I get advantage since he's immobilized?
I'll say that it can't. His immobilization cancels out the fact that it's a small target and you're trying to do something unnatural with your breath weapon. It's a
Alright,
normal attack. Hits. All right. Roll 2d100 lightning damage.
Can I just do a slash?
Yeah.
Because okay, slash roll 2d1. Oh, unable to find the table. So I'll just roll.
Just roll 2d100. $115 damage. Okay. As you cast the spell, as you unleash your breath weapon, point blank range, the instant it leaves your dragon mouth hits and lashes out and makes contact with the head on the tongue stalk of a Balinar. Everyone, the time stop spell breaks, and everyone else kind of like moves back, like the breath of air that they were breathing at that moment, the posture that they were in at that moment resumes. And you guys all see Praktinic suddenly in a different spot entirely, blasting a cone of specific lightning energy right into the face of Balinar. The damage does take. It's halved because of reasons.
Because reasons, yeah.
So it becomes 67 damage. 6710. Okay. But it's enough to as it impacts that specific one spot. You see Balinar's head, and the rest of you guys, you see the face of the person that you traveled with for quite a while break and shatter. The head itself just splits apart under the barrage of lightning energy, and the tongue attached to it burns and scorches and splits halfway up back to the mouth of Korgoth. For you all, Balinar, as you know him, is no more.
Couldn't have chosen any other head.
No, I think that's the most important one. And as my turn ends, I look at the worm dude, and I say, "Now, do you want to sit down, shut up, so we can talk to you?" And that's my turn.
Quigley's turn.
Come here, Quigley. Come to me.
First of all, he takes tongue damage. Kind of forgot to put tongue damage on Adis that turn.
No, you put it on.
No, you
I did?
At the
That's
beginning
right, I
of
did,
this
yeah.
time.
That's right.
Like 20
That's
minutes
right.
ago.
That's right.
Yeah,
It was so.
Sorry, guys. I had that time stop all planned out, and then it got easily wrecked.
So Quigley
Does he move
turns.
towards me?
Yes, he does. Where do you want him to go?
Just towards me.
Okay. He rushes over next to you. His eyes confused and a little bit frightened. His Quigley cannot smash.
It's alright, Quigley. No,
It's
none
the
of
worst.
us can smash.
It's the worst.
Alright, so I'll move right there so everyone's within 10 feet of me. And I will teleport us right past the door. Oh shit, he's next. Hold on. Yeah. I'll teleport us all, like, right here. Like, in that line.
Okay, so past the door.
Yeah.
As soon as I see that, can I use my reaction to slam the amulet?
No, dude, let me sacrifice myself, dude. You already...
No, bro. Let Deimos do it, because Deimos is super cool.
I'm not. Wait,
Oh,
you teleport
Alfred,
me?
sorry.
I'm not.
No, I
Alfred is
can't
there. Yeah.
teleport.
I moved the wrong one.
I'm saying as soon as I see you, God, my reaction would be to slam the amulet.
Ellen, are you done?
I will move. No, that was my action. I'll move here. I will take the thing from him.
Are you wrestling now with him?
Do I not?
Like, is it like, give it here? No, give it here.
No, you don't get a reaction.
Okay.
There's nothing in the player's handbook that says you can use your reaction that way.
Unless you like ready your action.
I will quicken. Do I have
Telekinesis.
something to frickin' push you away?
Wait, do you have a staff of the Magi? Telekinesis? No, wait, you don't have staff. of the
I
Magi.
do.
Never mind.
I do have one.
Does it have to? Wait, does it have to?
Yeah, it does. I have telekinesis.
You can use that on the fucking amulet, people.
That is true.
God damn it!
Don't
Worry, I got this. You teleported Deimos right here, right? Yeah. Yeah, Deimos
You're
got
not. It's not your turn.
that. Ah.
I mean,
I
if you
will-
have telekinesis,
I will cast. No, but I can't cast 2 spells at the same time. Even if I quicken. Just for shits and giggles, I'll use the quicken to do the teleport, and then. God damn it! It's because he's next. Oh, I got an idea. This is like freaking
I got him so good.
hopes and dreams. Hopes and dreams. I know he's got like super ridiculous save, but I will. Oh no, I can't cast 2 spells. Shit.
That was the boon you needed.
I'm gonna cast anti-true resurrection on him. Suck out his soul. I'm
His
showing my
god.
wish. Doesn't matter. I get like
Your dad
Like,
told us how to kill this guy.
12 point quarter.
Okay,
three
I'm gonna
of
use
us,
Damus.
my super staff, and the ability for one of these is they can be stunned until the beginning of my next turn. So hopes and dreams, guys, and then
Oh shit. That's
we
right.
go from there.
Let me see this here. Let's see.
That's
Is it
It's
immune to
it.
stun? Please not be immune to stun.
No,
He's
it's
immune
a
to all
goddess.
effects.
It's like a demigod weapon.
But all damage, right? Or is that all condition
Damus.
affects you?
It's cool if I don't do damage to him, that's fine. I just need him to.
The
be able to
condition,
think.
yeah.
Hey,
So
hey.
I will use some sorcery points to make this a heightened spell
Okay. What does that mean?
to give him
Disadvantage.
disadvantage,
Which means straight.
Okay.
and then I will also.
You got to raise the DC thing.
Yeah. No, I don't.
Oh no.
No, that's the one I was looking for. Heighten. No, I don't. Just that. So it'll be a disadvantage. Let's hope he fails. Do you want me to even roll the attack rolls? or
What
just
kind
do
of
that?
save is it?
It will do no damage. The
Okay.
fact though that this is your legacy weapon and it is linked to the dragons, I'll let this effect go through.
Okay.
I clicked disadvantage on him, so or whatever. And he won't use a legendary save.
Come on. No. Plus
He
20.
There's no way to succeed
Hey.
that.
You have to roll
man.
-2. No, -3 to fail.
It's
Okay.
worse than the wisdom. Oh, obviously, if it's caught, I could tell you that.
Oh
We
shit.
should slow him down for a
You know,
quarter of a
Damus.
second.
Damus.
Hmm?
You know your
What?
god told you how to kill this guy. Same thing
Yeah.
I've been telling you the whole fight.
What?
Oh. I-
What
I
were
just
you
definitely-
telling me this whole fight?
What are the faces? They're his power from the souls he's absorbed, and I just
Ah.
took one of them away.
Yeah.
what effect did that have on him?
So
Yeah,
all
he's
we
still
got.
had a +28. To
Yeah, we.
DC.
So according to him, we need to kill about 1,000 of those faces.
He's in a small confined space right now,
Okay.
and probably
And so
about
are
to burst
we.
Out, he's probably about to burst out this door on his turn.
I'll cast 9th level Destroy Face.
Do it.
All right, Elwin, as you end your turn. So I was gonna bring her back around after 2 rounds anyway. So, before his turn comes up, Euphemia comes out of the ethereal realm, kind of standing around where you are.
Oh shit, Euphemia, you didn't hear about how if you take that amulet from Elbrick and stick it in there when he gets out, you get so much treasure and 4 books. You didn't even hear about that.
Dude, roll
yeah.
persuasion.
You didn't even, oh my god, we found out how to get 6 advancement books. And also, she found out that there's so much gold and 6 magic items that she really wants. Oh my goodness, how did you find out? You just should have been the right
You're
time.
speaking her language at least.
You guys, this is
Oh my
insane.
God.
That's more than
You
6
guys,
seconds.
you guys see this? She's just, don't you do
Roll
it.
it!
Euphemia, don't you do it. Don't you do it, Euphemia, I swear.
She says, when I'm in the ethereal realm, I can hear and see everything that you guys see.
Mm-hmm. But, oh, you didn't see
Alright.
the treasure. Oh, she doesn't see the treasure yet. Well, guys, we're still good. She doesn't know about that treasure. You stick that in there.
says to you.
Let me roll this at a minus
Damus,
5
I now
disadvantage.
understand why every woman wants to murder you.
What are you talking about? Why are you doing gender roles? That's against yeah. I got a -1. She totally believes me.
She says,
It's so bad, it's good.
I'm like, right.
she says to you, maybe if you'd been nicer to me when we were traveling together.
I was owning this one besides Owen. Why do I get the short stick? I was totally one of the nicer ones.
You get the short
Bro,
you
she
get the short
killed me
stick
once.
because you're a dick.
Yeah, you stabbed me like 14 times. Like I was super nice.
You look down, and in her hand, she's still holding the hammer.
Hit him. Oh
do you guys
no!
want her to do?
Again, she found out that he's really a pinata, and you can totally, not only if you hit him with the hammer and then push Abork out and put the amulet in, it will totally work out in the right way after you give me the hammer to get back to Killdrag. Trust me on this one.
What do you guys want her to do? You want her to try to hit him with it? You want her to go do something else?
Can she shove him back?
The thing is,
Can she
the only
knock
thing
the
I'm
worm
thinking of,
back?
She
Can she
has the.
Albrick out and then close the door.
Can she use like
Albert's huge right
what's
now.
the special ability from the hammer where like it smacks down and pushes things back? That's what I was
Like,
thinking.
can she
of.
wall of force this area so that he cannot go through?
He's a god.
There you go,
She
so
can cast
that's-
Wall of Force.
Like, does that hammer have that knockback effect? I thought it did.
It does have that ability.
Oh.
What
Yeah,
if she did that?
it slammed the ground, and it creates a shock wave and pushes everything back like 10 feet around it.
With the con
Oh,
save?
oh.
I say to her in my dragon voice, could you please ignore those idiots and do me a favor and take that very nice divine hammer? See that face on the end of that tentacle? Would you be so kind as to pummel it into oblivion for me?
I'm gonna tell her, hey, that dragon is a bad guy too.
Oh, how did this dragon get here? It's
Um,
crazy.
Can she do
Crazy.
both? I mean,
She's
can
been in
she
the
hit
ethereal
the mask
system.
and hit the ground?
She knows you're lying.
You don't understand
yeah,
how much she likes
push
to
her
get
back
fighting.
or start smashing heads is the only thing I
Like-
can think of.
Yeah, can she do both? Like, first hit a mask and then hit the ground?
Hit the head, then hit the ground, then turn over, then hit it some
Doing
more.
all the
I
time that
rolled
she
a
spent
19
looking
for
at us and
persuasion.
watching.
In my
Um,
practinic form.
During all the time that she was watching from the ethereal plane, did she see any one of the heads seem more important than the others?
No. They all look the same. All right.
Is there any way that she can pull Albrick back and close the door in her turn?
On her turn, if you want her to pull Albrick back, yeah, she's actually pretty strong.
Yeah, she was hoarding all the strength items.
All right. So Euphemia, I can put her on the map, can I? Yeah.
She was stronger than Deimos, if I remember.
I think she was the strongest out of all of us.
Because she had the Cloud Giant belt.
How'd she get that?
I don't remember, man. She had it. She got 27 strength, and I know her natural, like the assigned stat for strength was like 13 when she rolled when she made the character. All right. So she comes into visibility. She rushes over to the spot. She takes the hammer. All right, and she raises it up in the air, and she activates its what's it called?
Knockback ability?
Dude, I got a piece so bad, but I don't want to miss this.
I know, right?
It's the Maul of Tremors is what's called, the Holy Maul of Tremors. Okay, so it's a shockwave ability, and it affects 10 feet around her. As she slams it into the ground, there's a concussive wave that shines with divine radiant light, and it glows and it resonates in a way with more power, a different kind of power than anything that you ever saw Killdrag deploy. This weapon has been changed. As it slams the ground, Albrick, you get pushed 10 feet back. and you see the worm also get pushed back.
Wow, it's a tight fit.
All right.
Yeah.
About that far. I want you guys to roll a perception check. That was her action. She's using her movement to run.
Perception is which for perception?
It's a wisdom check.
Wisdom.
It's the one that says perception next to it.
No, I'm not in.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, you smart Alec.
Well, I have a passive perception of 27. Can I just use that?
You see it too. So Deimos and Praktinic and Albric, you guys notice that as the hammer slams the ground and the ripple of energy just washes over it, as the divine light from the hammer goes forth, it kind of pushes away some of the darkness around Korgoth. And for a brief moment, you see, it's like seeing through a haze, like the fog lifting and seeing clearly to Korgoth. It's like
To the heart of him, like to the original essence of him.
no, it's like seeing the true him. Seeing, it's like seeing, and he doesn't look any different though. That's the thing. It's described. I describe it that way. It's like there's a haze around him, and all of a sudden it disappears, and you see him with clarity, almost as if you could reach out and like you could finally do something to him. Finally reach out and touch him. Was before there was a haze around him or something that was keeping you from really being able to affect him.
So we can affect him.
Euphemia dashes out for 1 round. You can.
Oh, for 1 round. Not enough. It's his turn.
His turn begins. He is going to let loose a shriek.
You get a
All
yell.
of you guys make a wisdom saving throw. This is called Shrieking Hell.
Finally, something I'm good
Fuck. I would roll a 7.
at. I will lucky that motherfucker. So I have
My
plus
rolls are doomed today.
Oh no, it's a 21.
Renly,
right?
you have so much
Oh
wisdom.
no, I'm an air
Oh, so it's
elemental.
your- oh. Yeah. But Renly
Wait,
has so
I'm
much
fucked.
wisdom.
Wait.
I'm
Did you
fucked.
shape change? Did you use
No,
shape
no,
change?
I wild shape.
Would I
Oh,
be
don't
able to
you
use
keep
my
your wisdom and
reaction?
intellect?
Oh wait, I do. That's one of the few things I keep. Damn
I'm
it.
pretty sure you do keep your wisdom. Yeah.
Yeah,
Wait,
true
what happened?
polymorph's the only
Okay,
one.
that's
Wait,
fair.
why did I have advantage? Oh yeah, because of no. Okay, yeah.
So Damus, what do you want to do?
I was wondering if I could, kind of shield myself with my shield, but also push out, that secondary kind of shield thing out. So if he tries to move forward, it kind of pushes against to make it kind of a pain. So if he tries to run through us.
So you're creating. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so you can extend your bubble around you and someone around you, right? And it's an area of invulnerability as a reaction.
Yeah.
So the closest person to you is Euphemia.
Euphemia,
I'm on his back.
I've got you again. Let us make a wall of where this dicko Reno cannot get through, or at least make it a pain in the ass if it's okay with you.
Did it look like the blast? Did it look like the blast from the hammer was radiant?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
But it's a radiant beyond what you guys have.
Yeah, Deimos has done radiant
interacted
damage
before.
and it did squat. So yeah.
But Deimos, you ironically find yourself trapped in a holy bubble with Euphemia.
What's up, girl?
Um,
Dude, check this out. My boobs are about the same size as when I was a girl. Guess I lift a lot.
all right, this is. All right, where are you? What's your AC, Deimos?
Right now it's 27, but technically it's 29 just because the special thing I got right now.
That's her kicking you in the nuts.
Ah, jokes on you. I'm gonna burn one of my things because I do that without yours. So I'm gonna burn one of my War God's blessings to give me more stuff, and I'll be like, not today. I learned how to shift those over in an area where he doesn't even expect my nuts to be.
Is that a spell?
Yeah, it's a fancy War God's
I
thing. Yeah.
counterspell it.
No, it's not a spell.
No, no, no,
It's
no.
cleric
It's his,
ability.
Dang it,
it's
that
his
would have
divine. What's it called? Divine.
you work
Channel
God's
divinity.
blessing her.
Channel baby.
Or
Yeah,
the
yeah.
other thing.
Channel
Oh,
divinity, yeah.
Oh, you boosted her. Oh, I got you.
No. He boosted his own AC. He can use it for his own AC.
Oh, I thought War God's blessing was the one where you give someone a +10 to their attack.
You can do that too.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh, what did I
War
miss? I
clerics
can't
can
hold
do
it
both.
anymore.
I was about to get
Oh.
kicked in the nuts again because I saved Euphemia.
Euphemia ran
Maybe.
out, and Deimos is trying to use his second tier or his first tier legacy weapon to create a bubble around him and extend it to the closest ally to him, which is Euphemia. So he creates a bubble around the two of them. So you guys are trapped in this small bubble, and you're trying to put it there to keep Korgoth from getting out. And while in there, Euphemia rolled an attack to knee Deimos in the nuts. Deimos used his channel divinity, War God's blessing, to increase his AC by 10.
Divine.
So, yeah. Your nuts
I'm, like,
magically
on the
shift over in
ground.
your crotch.
Your bubble pushed me off your back.
Yeah.
Like, hey, bro, I'm looking at you like with the saddest puppy eyes
No,
ever.
it's not my fault. I didn't even pick. And then I got tried to hit in the nuts. It's the craziest shit. Today just does not make sense.
Alright. On his turn, Korgoth is going to rise up, and he is going to charge out that door. He's going to try to
Go.
anyway. He slams in. But as he gets there, he does get hung up on your bubble. I mean, that's actually a really good move because he was going to charge straight out there, but he can't push past the bubble. So he is gonna wait. Deimos' turn. Oh yeah, the Shrieking Hell. Sorry. Let's see who succeeded that. Deimos got 21,
Good, I might have
29, 21. Albrick.
I used lucky. I
Albert,
got a
you-
22.
Yeah, Albrick's the only one who failed.
But not in a good way.
There's a
Alright, so
good
Albrecht-
way.
So Albrick is his character is frightened, and he also takes the full necrotic damage from this.
He's like, fuck this, I'll be back.
Yeah, this is a terrible idea.
If I don't see it, it's not happening.
This is apparently what a lesser god looks like, and it kicks our asses, bitch.
Practinic did more damage than this dude does.
Yeah, but we
Yeah,
can't
but we
hurt
could
this
hurt
guy.
Practinic.
And I'm sure he's got some
At
tricks
least
up his
damage
sleeve where
Practinic.
he's just probably just toying with us.
So what have we learned today, guys?
Listen to your mage when he tells you how to kill gods.
Does he start attacking us now?
Nah.
Oh god.
Oh yeah.
Hey, come on, hit the bubble. Just the bubble. You little bubble hitting bitch.
The bubble is keeping him from moving out right now, but his attacks go out your way. So here comes the stinger attack. Who's close to him? He's gonna sting Practinic.
I'm totally holding him back, guys.
you got him. Oh, poor guy didn't stand a chance.
Practinic. Practinic makes a Constitution saving throw, which he succeeds, so he's not poisoned. But he does take half this. Okay. That's one action. He is going to. Ooh. Okay. So how many people are tongued? The only person who's not tongued is Elwyn.
All right,
How am I
is
tongued?
No, nobody
is
should
me
be
and
tongued, we
Euphemia
teleported.
technically tongued, or because we're in a bubble?
Euphemia's not tongued. No.
We
Oh, is
teleported.
there like a goop on us
We-
then, or something like that?
Midas,
Oh.
we teleported.
All right. Oh, you're still tongued. Deimos is not affected by this. So let's see. Adis is 1.
I'm
Renly
confused. If
is
he
2. Albric
teleported,
is 3.
wouldn't we have lost the tongue?
You know, normally you would, don't you think that? Albric is 3 and Quigley is 4.
Sure, that's just what he is.
And I feel sorry
Adis.
for you guys tomorrow.
Yeah.
This made me realize my gods are pussies.
Was this an attack or something?
No, yeah, that's part of his attack.
But I have
the
Sentinel.
necrotic-
I would be happy to use my reaction to try to hit him.
Hey, that
It's-
129
it's
is
the-
only part of his attack. Come on now.
the tongues are attached to you guys. I mean, it's like it's not attached to your body. It's attached to your soul. He drains the souls out of creatures,
okay.
and their forms come into him, and their heads get transplanted onto the tongues that he has up there, and that's how he subsists
Is it
by
considered
consuming
an
soul energy.
attack, though?
Is it one of his attacks? Yes, but it's not an attack
Okay.
roll thing. It automatically happens against something that
But I'm just wondering if it counts as an attack.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, and
So,
he also
um,
stingered,
I'm
right?
really
So
glad that
I will totally try to Sentinel because he's stingered.
Okay.
level 1. Midas would be like, you're facing 2 goblins. If they have cannons, you're dead.
Roll
And
another
it's-
20.
Oh wait, what?
Oh,
That's
that'll
not
hit.
stingy,
That's
right?
28 damage. That's a 28 damage to him.
Shit.
Okay. But at the same time, like I have Sentinel on, so he loses his movement and cannot move, and with my
That's true.
Sentinel feet,
That's true.
and that is it. I'm
That's
standing there
true.
going,
It
you
does-
shall not pass, and I'm gonna
It
die.
does. You know what? Between Deimos's bubble and your sentinel, that actually stops him from moving.
Oh
Nice.
my god.
Noise.
Okay.
Praktinik's gone.
We're living one more turn. baby.
Praktinic, yeah, your form collapses down to the ground, and you guys see the unconscious form of Adis just on the ground.
And it was nice knowing you, for I think I am about to die.
Okay.
We
Let's
got
see, you
this.
got one more.
No, I'm psychic damage, the necrotic damage. I'm done.
That was my favorite response ever, right there, Mice. You know, you'd think it
Which
would,
one?
but
All right. At the end of his turn, Renly, you take the necrotic damage
I go down, I die.
to your mind.
But he's still Sentinel, damn it.
He is. Renly drops. The air elemental goes away. Renly, death saving throw.
Alrighty. Oh, what am I rolling? I'm rolling. Oh, there. Yeah.
You succeed. Deimos, your
Alright.
turn. Necrotic
So-
damage.
Yeah. Oh wait, do I still have it? Oh yeah, it doesn't matter. Anyways.
The bubble lasts one effect.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. So who has the little button? Little amulet?
don't do it because they can do it without.
Telekinesis,
without
bitches!
Yeah, they can do it without sacrificing.
Get me up.
You know, if we had a familiar, that was all we needed. We needed one freaking familiar.
Actually,
Now-
Our wizard sucks, so he doesn't have a familiar.
If Deimos is thinking, like, if I power up even more and I'm super duper fast, do I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
I could, like,
Nope.
hit it in there and then bust out?
Nope.
Why didn't
Like
you just try
speed-wise?
shoving him away?
He's not too far away from you. He's like 5 feet away from you.
Yeah.
You're holding the line,
he stopped
really.
right. He stopped right at the bubble, basically. He's
Alright,
like
fine.
right in front of you.
All right. Well, do we actually think this if we think this telekinesis thing is gonna work?
It
I will
should
totally
100%
go for it.
work. Yeah.
And at that case, if it is okay with the DM, at 9th level, I would like to
Uh-huh.
cast Cage Fight. And I'll be
What are
like,
you doing?
make a goddamn fucking super cool wrestling ring around this bitch. And you see, like, at this point, like, I'm putting out like a sweet luchador mask or whatever cool shit like that. And I'm like, you just fucking wait till my next turn, because I'm gonna jump in there and I'm gonna break your face. I'm gonna pile drive everything. Like, I'm hitting my elbows, like, I'm getting my suplexes ready. Like, so I don't know if it would do anything, but at Cage Fight, I'm doing it at 9th level, so it's a super duper cool one. So it's hard for him to get out as I'm taunting him because, like, you know, any cool shitty fight is totally tauntable.
Well,
All right,
we're gonna kill telekinesis before his turn, anyways. But
I don't care.
Down.
I got a cage.
all right. So
What the
No,
fuck
it
is up with
works on
the spell?
medium or large. It only works on medium or
No,
large.
gargantuan
heroes,
also. But on a
It
Oh,
works
wow.
and the size of an
technically on
entire
everything.
mountain range when cast on
This is what
gargantuan
happens when I
spell.
let. This is what
Oh my
happens when I let Deimos write his own spell.
Oh my gosh!
I copy this stuff.
This is the ultimate spell, but any spellcaster prioritizes awesomeness over effectiveness.
Hey, dude, if you smash, it says if you smash people into like the rings, like they take damage. Like so, it's like super cool. It's like a real wrestling match.
Does Euphemia try to knee you in your junk again?
Most likely.
And that's like one of those things you don't even have to ask. It's implied.
I mean, it is our turn, so it's coming up now.
Like I'm really
Bring down
starting
a
to wonder
radiant
because
cage
she like
around you.
she's like
Go on.
totally trying to like like just hit my manhood, but then like she turns me into a girl and she's nice for a bit, and I'm just really confused for a bit, and I turn back into a guy and she's trying to hit my nuts again.
I just saw
And when you
those
turned into a
big
girl,
ass
she was trying to
purple-
educate you. Go on. What?
The big purple blue veins on that worm.
Oh, gross.
Deimos, what is the last paragraph on that spell?
It's like
That is
ribbed
disgusting.
for your non-pleasure.
Ribbed for your not
Oh god.
like you can have a
broken
bad
guys.
day.
We've
You can
broken,
have a
ladies
real
and
bad
gentlemen.
Okay,
Broken game.
now we cannot see it. We see a dick with STDs. Okay, fine, move on.
Bro, wait. That's how you become a demon lord? You just become an STD dick? Man,
Okay.
California has a lot
The
of
bottom
demon
does
lords
look
right
like
now.
a patch of hair, you know, when you
What? Oh, oh, wow. Really, you just made it worse. Oh my gosh. Oh, bro.
Wait, is this like in one of your tentacle movie scale?
Gail, what are you doing?
you cannot unsee this shit.
Gail, I know because you've probably seen it and now it can't be unseen.
Exactly.
Oh no! Don't. Oh no. Gail, you're supposed to be the.
She's supposed to be the wholesome one. It's
Tentacle
Why-
porn.
You had to point it out. Now I'm like looking at it, I'm like, it's bigger than all this combined. It's huge.
Oh, man.
Oh,
I'm just
god.
gonna make like a character in D&D called just Gale, and I'm just gonna talk about just huge dicks.
And don't
just-
say that's
just-
what she said.
Oh, it's not what she said. It's huge. It's just wrinkly. You see those veins. There's hair everywhere.
okay. All right. So you cast Cage Fight at 9th level, and
love
his he's effectable this round. So a radiant cage just begins to just burst out of the ground around you. These huge pillars, these 4 pillars around the room, and rope begins to be strung between them, and let's see. As your bonus action, you can designate an ally to join you in the fight.
Bro, take Euphemia.
I take Euphemia.
Alright, both of you are like thrust into this ring. So yeah, well, yeah, that was fine. I got
This
cheese.
is
Yeah,
what's
assume
hap-
it is a
this is
circular
what's-
ring that can encompass them.
This is what's happening right now.
It begins to like it's this radiant ring that's. I don't even know how to. What did you write this spell for?
I literally just Googled it. I saw a wrestling ring. I'm like, can I have this?
This is what
It's
happens when you
ridiculous.
say yes.
It goes like this. Everyone gets punted out of it except Euphemia and you, right? So this ring appears. Let's see here. You can continue adding allies to the end of every turn as long as their sizes do not eclipse the ring. The cage will rise in height to fit any monster too tall to fit as long as its width doesn't break the ring's parameters. Yeah, he's fine in there. Vanishing portals and sensory distortion can be used within the ring but cannot pass through it. The ring is entirely inescapable without defeating one's opponent in the cage match, and beings outside it cannot be attacked from within. Yeah, so it's force cagey, but you guys are locked inside. When a monster within the cage pulls off a legitimate wrestling move, the target of its attack is zapped by the cage walls for an extra 48 radiant damage. Alright, so that was your action to cast the cage, right? I think? What did
Bonus
you
action.
Casting time reaction.
It's a reaction. Casting time reaction. Shit.
Duration
Yep.
winning time. I love you so much.
Wait, what did I put down on that stupid shit?
All right. What's the rest of your reaction?
Duration winning side. Holy fuck! This is a terrible fucking spell. Okay. Whew. All right, this is what's happening. Who has this fucking amulet?
We can
It's-
telekinesis it.
It's.
I
yeah.
think I still technically have it.
Okay.
Click
You
on
got
that.
teleported.
Click on that.
No, Euphemia shoved you out. Right? No, she burst you out with a thing. So Albrecht, roll a. It would be a Constitution saving throw to hold on to it still. So just roll it real quick. Oh, what are these links? Yeah, you still have it in your hand.
You think I'm going to fail any Constitution or Strength saving?
Why the
I just
fuck
said
are you
if it was
so
a natural
far
one, you would
away?
have dropped it.
Elwin, that's such
You
a good
can't
thing. 'Cause,
teleport it if you're that far.
dude, in the back, you see like random like masts just get waving around.
Yeah.
I can't get these links.
So good.
All right.
Yeah, pay attention.
Deimos, you get
pay
your
no
action.
attention to me. Yes.
All right. So as my action, I will slap him in the face with my last 2 pamphlets. But these pamphlets are for even super duper cool things. He doesn't even know what's happening. These are stunned pamphlets. Like he's gonna be stunned by like so I'm slapping him in the faces of this guy, and they're like, it really just emphasizes Tempest's abs, and this worm has 0 abs. So I'm gonna hope that really stuns him in this godly fear, because I use the high resolution, like super cool laser printed. I glossed these things over, laminated these bitches, and like they're really nice. So I'll have this little bitch roll on this twice.
Well, dude, if you like look at the picture, he's got abs, and he's
No,
got like
no,
veins on those abs.
No, he's a big dick. Dicks don't have abs. Okay, it's cool. You know, just with your plus 28 apparently. Okay, no, whatever. And,
You know this.
after I said that, I don't know. And then the second one will just be the standard one, as I crush my shield into his face with the other one, because the first one was just to distract him, and I'm just like, take that, and then get knocked back, bitch.
That
I'm
hits.
waiting to see when you realize this was a bad idea.
It was a very bad idea. I thought about that after I cast the spell, unfortunately. Like a dumbass. Bonus action, I will.
It hits.
Yeah,
It hits. It
Yeah,
smashes
I'll,
him in the face.
I'll get my shield activated, because this is a terrible idea.
All right, you're turning on your shield.
Yeah.
Roll a d10.
Oh,
Ooh.
cool. Guys, I have gate back. Euphemia cannot get out, but I'll be fine.
But your cage says
Anything
you
else?
can't use transportation to get out of
That's me. Yeah, that's me.
Euphemia's turn is technically right behind Elwin's, since she just used her turn already.
All right, I'll be back in half a second.
At the top of the initiative, Albrecht, you continue to be tongued.
And he likes it.
What are you doing?
I am going to hand the key to Elwin and say, telekinesis that shit into the port.
Okay.
Because
Anything else?
well, hold on. So what will happen to the cage once the door slams shut?
You don't know. This is an
Okay,
completely unprecedented situation. In all of dwarven literature and lore, this has never happened. In the entirety of the known world, this has never happened before.
Oh, Adis is dead. Never mind.
I'm not dead. I'm just unconscious.
We're
Yeah.
dying. We're dying.
Well, I was just gonna say someone could probably dispel magic him, first, just to be safe. But
Well, I
I'm
can
going-
do one or two.
no, I would definitely telekinesis him if we have to save the dumbass. We can save him later.
Would I know if I try to telekinesis that shit, will it go through the cage? Or
That
is it
fucking
just...
cage.
Deimos, why?
You fucked up our from the jaws of victory. We snatched defeat thanks to good fight.
The cage is there.
Elwin, on your turn, prep a reaction, prep an action, and say as soon as the cage goes down, I'm telekinesing that shit into the thing. I'm going to go up to the cage door or cage because I assume it's like a cage fight wrestling, so there's bars I can look through. I'm going to look Deimos straight in the eyes and I say, "Drop this spell, you dumb bitch. Otherwise, I will
He
slap
can't.
you." Into the
It's not
next
concentration.
Oh no!
All he-
no! Whoa! Oh
All he
fuck!
can do is die.
Wait,
He
wait,
can
wait,
kill
wait.
himself.
Wait.
All he
Oh,
can do.
shit.
All he can do is continually add allies to the
No!
cage.
Oh fuck me! They can't telekinesis through. Oh god damn it! I'm retarded.
It's Forest Cage.
I am going to
There's
slap
only
you into
one
the
thing to
next
do,
millennium.
guys. Hold your action to when I pass the fuck out. I've got this.
Or you could wake me up.
Yeah, I'm gonna go give a medicine check to Adis. As I threaten Deimos with slapping him into the next millennium.
I can't even hear you because I'm too fucking stupid.
Do I have any health potions on me?
No. I got
don't.
this. I will knock the shit out of myself. Okay.
Adis, do you have any potions on you? that I
1,000
can-
gold punch yourself?
No, I'm gonna 1,000 gold punch Euphemia.
No. I don't have any money to ever. I've never had any money to acquire anything yet. So.
Elwin, you got a
Oh.
health potion on you?
Dude, Elwin, I'll get knocked out. My cage will go away.
I
have
do not.
my,
Deimos has all of them.
dude, I have what? Because I keep buying them for everybody. No one ever
Yeah.
buys them.
Friendly, do you have a health
I
potion on
keep
you?
giving them out.
I am unconscious. If you want to
I've been,
spend
like,
some
waiting
time
for a
looking through my backpack, you will find 5 healing potions.
I'm going to grab a healing potion out of Renly's backpack and stuff it down Adis' throat. And as soon as he wakes up, I'm going to point at the cage and say, "Dispel that shit."
What level is that
Alright.
spell?
9.
Nine.
9th level.
Well, at least I don't need to blow a high level spell to try to.
I give you guidance.
All right,
Beyond the
so
grave.
Renly,
Hey, hey,
Exactly.
pull the potion out of your inventory.
Oh
do you have
yes,
a potion in
good
there?
point. Yeah, let me
Potion
pull
of
it
healing.
out.
You have 10 of them. All right. So this
No,
is
that is
what,
in my
one-
haversack. This one is the one in my backpack. So yeah, 4. Done. Yeah.
Keister that shit.
keister it, keister it. That's the Friday
2d4
game.
plus 2. Adis, roll 2d4 plus 2.
So
In my
bad.
fighting game, they use their whole turn to keister a potion, but it heals max. But it only has it can only be on an
Good.
unconscious character.
Oh my god.
It takes the whole turn, but it does max healing.
Yep.
That's a
Friday
great
game's
house
shit
rule.
show. Straight.
All right. Adis, you're up with 8 hit points.
And you hear me yell at you to dispel that shit. And I point at the magical cage.
Elwin is up next. Okay. Alright. I will attempt to dispel it. And I will cast it at 3rd level because since I can't cast it at 9th, there's no point in casting it above 3rd level. And where did that thing go? It is the DC is 19.
So this is an intelligence check for you.
Nope.
Oh my god.
Wait.
Oh my God.
Wait.
Did he make it
Midas.
stronger?
Midas.
Yeah.
Can I activate the scroll?
No.
My tier 1 ability.
You rolled a natural
No,
one.
no. My tier 1 ability to allow me to cast another spell this round.
Yes.
Then I'll try to dispel it again.
All right.
Dude, I got it if you can.
You have to cast telekinesis.
Bro, I got time stop.
As soon as
Fair
you interact with the object, it'll drop the time stop.
Yeah, so
I got it that time.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Okay.
If I remember
Oh,
your
the
drawing
ring
correctly,
disappears.
No, the first time I cast the dispel magic, it's like, Deimos, what the fuck is this?
I turn around and you see a sick ass luchador mask. But I also have like a John Cena like ball cap on. It makes
And then
zero
I'm like, oh hell no, and I get it the second time.
Yeah, the cage just evaporates. What else?
Quigley's like already at home.
It's quick.
Isn't there a bonus action teleport?
It's just a misty step.
Yeah, I'm gonna Misty Step down the hall.
You can only cast how many levels of spells? 9 levels of spells. Yeah, you can still do it. Yeah,
Oh
misty
wait,
step.
no, because it's a bonus action. It would have to be a cantrip to cast it, since I
That's
cast
right,
a
that's right.
spell. That's right. So never mind on that. I'm stuck there. That's my turn.
Okay. Quigley's turn. Quigley is very sad as he
Quigley, run.
Quickly about to get
gets
fucked.
tongued.
Oh, he doesn't go
Um,
down. Nice.
Yeah, actually, he's not sad anymore because he can attack now.
hey, just if he make sure he doesn't step beyond the door. That's all I ask.
I don't think he can.
I hope not, but
He's holding the line, man. Holding the line.
Mm-hmm.
Quigley is going to swing at him. 1,
Shove,
Two.
Quigley, shove.
3. Oh, hits.
And it hurts.
And he's going to. Yeah, he roars. You can see the life come back to his eyes as he's just smashing into this thing with his pillars. Quickly smash! And he's just pounding into him. You can see the large torso of Korgoth get all purple and bruisey in the spots where Quickly's hitting him. Owen, your turn.
Oh, I'm gonna get into this. I want to deal something before.
Yeah, you're the only one who's
Lock
not
'em
tongued,
in.
aren't you?
Yep. Alright, so I'm gonna quicken my firebolt.
Where is the elf and female going?
So when Deimos kicks her into the door.
Take that, you motherfucker. And
Yeah,
then
and
for my
at this
regular
point,
action-
yeah, bursts of flame all over the place as parts of his torso and everything begins to be ripped apart.
I will telekinesis the thingy into the thingy.
All right, you moving it in? The amulet into the.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Fuck this guy.
As you do that, he's really close. Like as soon as the cage dispelled, the tendrils and his tongues and stuff are flailing at you guys. You see your friends all around you their life aura is being sucked away, and the actually it's almost the actually at the end of your turn, his aura returns. But as that happens, you slam the amulet into the spot on the wall, and the dwarven enchantments that were created specifically to cage Korgoth reactivate, and the wall just zips across, just boom, super fast, almost guillotine-like across the entrance to this darkened hallway.
Can I yell out something as he slams the amulet in there?
What are you yelling?
I look up at Korgoth and I say, "For all eternity, remember what I took from you."
So after doing that, for my free action, I will turn and tell everybody, let's never speak of this again.
What happened? I don't know what you're talking about.
you just see I can't even remember what character's name. Albrecht just nodding.
Renly continues to die.
I will shove
actually,
another,
I pick-
shove another healing
actually,
potion.
I
in Renly's
like to.
mouth.
Oh no, I got spell slots. I'll give Renly mouth to mouth with a healing word.
Thank you.
Renly, you're unconscious
Can I
and you wake
assist?
up. You wake up with there was tongue no tongue.
Wait, what?
What? What are you talking about?
He's
This is for
asking if you're
medical
using tongue or not.
purposes.
Tongue or no tongue.
Yeah.
What?
It's okay. I am certified.
Let me give an insight check on Renly. No tongue, because I'm classy.
Alright.
0. I'm professional. I'm a professional.
So Renly, you wake up to Deimos giving you the breath of life.
Yeah, I just whisper in her ear. I'm just like, tentacle porn. And that's my healing word. He rises.
As the you guys are in the darkness, but no longer is the darkness impossible to see through, right? Instead, it's just normal darkness. The white dwarven stone is in front of you, and all across the ground in front of you are littered. Oh shit! 20 severed tongues. Most of them with heads attached to the end of them, and yeah.
Start nuking the shit out of them.
I'm just done with this. I'm out of here. Kildrick just starts walking away towards the entrance.
Can we use that to figure out how to defeat him in future?
Yeah, I start
How
nuking.
about we let
everything.
Renly heal us up before we go anywhere?
Bro, I only took
roll
3 points
over.
of damage. You guys suck.
Shut up!
I could rectify that if you desire.
Bring it. I'm a better wizard. Or no, I'm not a wizard. Hold on. Do I have disguise kit?
Before I turn into the branch
What
of
the fuck is
Yggdrasil,
this?
I summon Hydron, and I have Hydron sit on Elwyn, so he's in the water.
That must have been from one of the days that I've been drinking. I don't remember.
Yeah, I think. it
Yeah, I
has to
remember
be.
a super thrust. I forget what that was. All right. So as these tongues are on the ground, they're writhing together, and you see them begin to like gravitate toward each other, and they kind of like fuse together at the base. So
Nope, 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 nope.
no.
Eighth.
Nuke.
Hold on. Wait. Shut up.
I've seen this.
So it's like, so here the base, and there's tongue, and there's tongues like they're all
We don't
attached to
need
like
graphics!
this one spot like right here, right? There's heads attached to the various ends, but they're all kind of joined together, right? So this is the item that's literally on the ground. I linked it in chat. It's a cluster of
Dude,
attached
Midas.
heads.
I gotta thank you for using this parchment because it just saves you as a DM whenever you don't have some shit ready. You just bust this
Oh,
bitch
absolutely.
out.
Abso-freaking-lutely.
Hey,
On
Deimos.
Saturday, they had to do
Hey,
the
Deimos.
amazing gin, except they were on top of a gigantic carry dick. That was amazing.
Deimos, that's for you.
What? What is?
That trinket.
What trinket?
You survived a fight with a god. That's your reward.
What god?
Oh, Jesus
More
Christ.
Oh
like
yeah,
a-
and remember you fought
more
me
like
yesterday?
more like a bitch. Oh wait, I can't beat you in a fight, bro. You're like the fire god of the sky. Deimos is just like, I want to open up like a kitty daycare where we serve like espressos.
What the fuck? Okay.
The tongues have stopped writhing. Okay, they're just like a heap on the ground now. It's a cluster of tongues that are kind of like wrapped up together.
Perfectly innocent, right? Wink, wink.
Deimos will body slam that bitch with his shield.
Okay.
Quickly
You slap them
crush.
around, they wriggle and they slam around and they writhe everywhere. As you do that, you break some of the ligaments and the skull of one of them. As you do, you guys see a bluish, hazy, wispy, just energy just rush out of it and release out of it.
Did we just
Roll.
release him?
Alright.
Oh God.
Misty, step away.
I'm gonna
Damos,
cast this
you
on him.
recognize it. You recognize it because you've seen it before. You've seen this kind of energy before.
Yeah.
You saw it when you were down in hell. This is soul energy.
Oh.
Oh.
Start grabbing it.
Oh wait, it's soul energy?
Yep.
Can I attempt to capture it?
The energy is gone. And the one head that Damos crushed, it released it, and it just evaporated away.
I think maybe don't
Yeah,
crush
let's grab the
thing
rest.
until you know what to do with it. As I continue to release healing energies at y'all.
Yeah. I think, and we should spread them out. If there was 20, there's 19 left. Divided by how many are we?
They
5.
merged.
They've all kind of fused together now. It's like a cluster of 19 heads.
Oh, okay.
A lot. Would we be able to guess how much soul energy it is? Like
Did you
based
see
off.
the item that I linked in?
Is
Oh,
it
no.
There's the item.
I have not seen no item.
It doesn't have any description.
I think if you need to
What's it
identify it
called?
now with the new update, maybe.
Yeah, there's more identify stuff you gotta do.
Yeah, that's pain.
I see sleep mold and a silver great club.
He linked it in the chat thingy.
Yeah, when I open it, it just has the name. It doesn't have any text under it.
Yeah, same.
Because you guys haven't identified it.
And
I cast identify. on it.
Euphemia.
Do you have identify spell?
I do.
Alright, hold on, let me roll here real quick.
We are all gods now. Thank you.
I win. Oh, so now we're playing the fun game of collecting souls. Okay.
Ooh, he said that 1,000 souls can kill a god.
Well, wounded. But if we collect a bunch of souls, maybe we can like become ascend to gods or like hurt people.
No, that he said to mortally wound, you need 1,000.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Okay,
So hold on to that.
so
Demo.
that's... Someone's got to put that in their inventory.
I
Damos.
mean, I'll
Yeah,
do it.
Damos.
Yeah, just walk around with it like a necklace, yo.
I mean, I want to say it probably would hide pretty well in my place because half my armor is body parts. So this
Would
Wear
you
it
like
like a
him-
motherfucking belt, dude.
like yeah,
Would
this
you
shit
Would you
would
like
be
me to
sick.
make? You want me to make it into a big like John Cena wrestling belt for you?
I already have a cool wrestling belt. As I point out Albert's like old co-worker's belt that we
How about
totally
a-
didn't
how about a
kill and I'm
crown?
wearing. Now we're talking, okay?
Okay,
Yeah,
I
make
will
that
true
bitch a-
polymorph
Wait,
it into a
what are
crown.
you wearing as a belt?
Don't worry about it.
No, I'm
No, you-
curious as a player.
It's not a 6'4" sexy bone belt or anything like that.
I true
That'd be
polymorph the
crazy.
tongues. I true polymorph the tongues into a sexy bone crown.
Holy shit! I am one sexy tricked out bitch.
Is it all veiny like the fucking worm?
Oh, please
Yes.
make it veiny. Oh yeah,
Veiny, yeah.
it's like a powerlifting crown.
Yeah.
Okay, that's.
All right. So you guys are sitting outside under the ruins of Borthal, and
I'm looking at this crown.
You
Can I
heal
use a branch
yourself.
to like take this crown and put it into a my bag of holding because I don't want to see this anymore.
What are you
you
talking
guys
about?
can do whatever you want with it. It's like
Okay.
It's a cool crown. It's
Rinley.
a veiny crown.
Bas-
Rinley.
Awesome crown.
so. I mean, the reason this works is that it works like this is Korgoth, he consumes souls. And you guys managed to sever parts of him off of you, so the soul energy is still built up within those body parts of his. And it's probably one of the only ways that you guys can get a hold of it, a soul kind of energy. Because I mean, to consume the energy of 1,000 souls, I mean, you'd have to consume 1,000 people, or find some other way to get the soul energy.
So get weapons of God, go kill him, and then continue on and profit. Okay.
Rinley,
Alright,
did you mean
so-
to not heal yourself?
I
Can we,
can't heal
like-
myself because I'm I'm a tree.
Hey guys,
No, I didn't know. I was just making sure.
No, it's okay.
we can farm this motherfuckers for souls. Let's just do that again.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Okay, what part of remove the heads to kill him? Are you guys just now getting that?
No, but you need something to cut
Yeah.
off the heads. We
No,
can't
every-
just like
Yeah.
go
It's
over
like-
there.
I,
and-
I told you the damage you needed to do it. Were you not listening?
Here, let me fart on this guy to create thunder. It doesn't seem to do much damage.
Euphemia says to you guys, well, it seems like you morons are up to your old farting ass and dick jokes again. I'm going
Yep.
back to get my sword.
Alright, see you, bro.
Hey, Euphemia. For some strange reason, I kind of miss you.
Yeah, Euphemia, get your ass back here.
I'll give her a courteous bow and tell her thank you for the help.
I don't get stabbed on a daily basis.
She turns around and vanishes into the ethereal realm.
Oh man, Elvin, she totally blushed at you.
So who was the scrying person again?
Who can
It was
cast
Albrecht.
scry?
It was,
Oh.
No, who asked me to do the scrying? It was Albrecht, right?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm like, hey Albrecht, come here for a sec so I can talk to you.
I go over and talk to him.
Okay. So I say, Ada says, so ever since I've joined you guys, I've been pretty carefree and a lot of times careless with my magic, using it for y'all. But last night reminded me of something that my master taught me. She told me that with our power comes a responsibility, and when we cause offense with it, we have to pay for that offense from ourselves. And I pull the cloak hood back and take the mask off, and like the whole left side of my eye's gone. It's all, blistered, burned away. And I hand you a dagger, hilt first, that's covered in my blood. But the penance, if the penance isn't given willingly, it means nothing.
I just kind of stare at you, and I'm going to say, Fairy Queen?
Mm-hmm.
Why would you guys try to get a fairy queen? Seems like a terrible idea.
You're not there. We're off talking.
I'm talking to Elwin. I'm talking about our fairy queen.
I feel
Fairy
like-
Queen.
Albrecht walks back with a sick new eye patch.
No, you don't. No, you choose the penance.
Oh.
It's up to you to decide what you think is an appropriate penance.
I'd still
it
take
has
my
to
eye.
be
I want a
willing.
sick new eye patch.
All right.
Okay. Very good.
Yeah. So
So just a quick recap. So you guys are probably you guys are down there for a little bit. You guys know that the armies of the remaining nations of Tandesh are beginning to gather in Mistrala. Well, some of them are going to Mistrala. The Dragonborn are going by sea around the west side of Borthol, and Waterdeep that way. But the rest of them are beginning to converge in Mistrala. Let's see where my notes here. King Lothrelian is leading his flying armada across the mountains over here. The dwarves are gathering up in Erlin, 2 packs of them. They're the survivors from Cragland and the ones that you guys rescued from Hasselin are gathering in Erlin, and they're marching this way. King Tyrell Haas is slowly teleporting his entire army over to Mistrala, and the Kinghold of Sparthorn here in Tasman is gathering troops, and in a few days' time they're going to do their march over to Mistrala. The overall goal was to gather there up within 30 days, but the marches are beginning. I guess for you guys it would be 4 days from now. 5 days from now, somewhere around like that. Okay, so that's
So
what
we
you
got
need to
5
remember.
minutes to prepare to kill a dragon.
You also know that Krigajard is roaming in this area. Okay.
Alrighty.
And when we talked to
And-
What's His Bucket, I think he had last spotted him like over here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
somewhere in this area.
Yeah, so if he's not moving extremely fast, he's gonna run right smack into them jackass mage killers. Which personally I have no problem with.
Yeah, but that's only a problem if you suspect something.
Well, a big giant army of thousands of people walking across, yeah, you'll probably notice him.
Yeah. Well, he hasn't
Wait.
done any. He probably have sensed like the uptick in training and the uptick in troops. If that hasn't sparked his interest, who knows?
Yeah.
Um.
Also,
what,
yeah,
what
you
was
guys
our
confirmed.
plan? Didn't we have a plan
also
before we did this?
You guys also confirmed that the population of Mistrala is imprisoned underneath the city in a large sphere of imprisonment.
Cool.
So you guys gotta figure something out.
We had a plan before we did this shit show. I don't even remember what it was now.
We were just gonna come kill the worm while we were waiting on big. We were gonna come fuck with the worm while we were waiting on the big dragon, and also waiting on your guys' friend from Waterdeep to tell us next time he spots big dragon dude, so we can go kick his face in.
That's what it was, right? I'm thinking now we spend our time waiting, taking a long rest.
Okay,
I
where'd you
will
go?
try to
Where'd you go
cast
for the long
Blood
rest?
Bridge.
Blood Bridge.
Adis,
It's a cantrip, and I'll keep casting if somebody is willing, because I'll infuse the energy from the blood channeled over into myself to heal, and then I'll just regenerate that person back.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah, it's a
That's
slow
a nice way to heal
process. I
yourself.
do it while walking. Yeah,
Okay.
this is pre-branch days.
Oh, just so because I don't feel like typing this out, Rinley. Regenning the eye back, at least for my character, would disrespect paying the penance in the first place.
Awesome. Okay, yeah, no worries. If you want to stay one eye, that's totally cool.
I can, if I ever need two eyes, I can, polymorph into something with two eyes.
And Rennie will still offer it to you and Albrecht.
I'll keep an eye patch.
Awesome.
Though
Okay.
the way my
So you-
Are they stumbling around
way
a
he
bit?
don't-
Like,
there was a little more
blinded?
in-depth to it, but basically it's like you have a responsibility with magic, and if you offend somebody, you have to pay from your personal self, not objects or stuff from your own body, and you can't just undo that, because then what penance have you really paid?
I'm going to look at you, Adis, and say, I believe you have a mansion with a bed that is calling my name.
I'll cast a Magnificent Mansion if I have a 7th level spell left, which I do. The only thing I don't have is 9th level. So yeah, I'll cast a Magnificent Mansion with glorious rooms for all of us and a feast and
A
so
glorious feast. Thank you.
Okay. You guys make your way into the mansion, and I'll give you guys a nice long rest. It's been a very taxing adventure. Some lessons were learned, but you look forward to the challenge that looms ahead of you. With the converging armies, you know that the threat of Krigajard finding them as they march across the land is very significant. It's not impossible, it's not unreasonable to think that Krigajard could come across one traveling army and just consume it or destroy it in a fell swoop.
Bro,
So that's your
after that,
immediate
I
looming
think
danger.
let's just
Yeah.
go fucking deal with Krigashard.
right?
yeah, that'll definitely be a step down and much more happier for me.
Um,
Is there any way that I could help out by just, because we know the place that he's roaming. We got that circle from what's his face
Uh-huh.
of where he's active.
Oh, Beard, yeah.
Just teleport somewhere near it, and just meteor swarm the shit out of the
Mhm.
ground. Teleport somewhere else.
I got earthquake too. We can make a trail.
Yeah. Somewhere that way he focuses in that, and we can mask the travel of the armies.
That's definitely an idea. Yeah. So you kind
Long
of want
rest.
to bring him out, lure him out to where you guys are.
Also,
Long rest first, please.
Yeah, Deimos
We
wants
just
to
took
keep
a long
talking
rest.
to his god along the way, a long rest or whatever it is, if it's possible to figure out a way for there's all these demons and stupid shit. I'm assuming they get powered up by souls of how to after we kill them to see if there's a way we can harvest souls from them for good purposes.
Okay. All right. So
I
we're
mean,
gonna. You guys get
we
your
don't
long
wanna-
rest.
I think that's another thesis, like, like harvesting souls plus for good. It's like, wait,
Like
what?
I don't want the souls. Like I want to let the souls go. I just don't want the demon people keep getting that shit.
What, you guys think gods keep souls in their realms just for fun?
No. They play like tic-tac-toe, they got chess, they got
And they gain
Monopoly,
power
but last
from
time we
them.
did Monopoly there was a big uproar, so they don't have Monopoly anymore.
And they gain power from them.
Okay.
The problem with demons
So-
is they destroy the souls when they use them.
So fortunately, you guys won't have to deal with another demon lord for at least a couple sessions.
Oh,
Yes,
cool.
thank you, Owen.
Well, I could date that bitch to us if you guys want.
Hey,
Nah, you
let's
can't.
take that as a glass half full. Now
Yes.
we know. Now we know.
Hey, technically, yeah. Did we get our shit kicked out of us? We came out with like 700 souls. Like technically, we're ahead. We're gonna go with
Yeah,
that one.
You know, we
I
probably
don't
have
know what you
1,000
guys
if
are
you had-
complaining about. I only had 3
probably-
HP wounds.
We'd probably,
Yeah.
we'd probably have 1,000 if you hadn't smashed one of the heads.
Hmm?
You also like completely ended Balinar.
No.
Actually, yeah, you're right. Here, I'm gonna
That's
change
it.
that to that item. I'll make it 950 souls since it was one of 20.
Woo.
I think
it's
Balinar would be
950
proud of
souls.
us.
Can I do an Arcana check, Midas, to see if I think that I could use those for that spell of mine?
Which spell of yours?
The one I used to kill the Demon Lord. Or hurt the Demon Lord. Just out of curiosity. I mean, obviously it wouldn't be this powerful.
It's as you guys investigate. So I'll say that you guys recuperate, and over the next day, you're figuring out this cluster of tongues and heads that you got off of Korgoth, and you realize that the soul energy can be to consume it in one soup. The item has to be destroyed, basically burned, and as it's burned, you guys can harness or direct the soul energy in a direction. You can apply that energy in a focused form to a spell cast, to the edge of a weapon, to in a number of creative ways. But obviously, it'd be most effective if you applied it all at once to one thing, as opposed to just spreading it out over a bunch of different
Right.
things. Yeah, but it's in a degraded form. Because it was attached to his body. Basically, all it's good for now is just burning up and consuming in one shot.
Right. That's what I figured. That's why I was curious.
Okay, so the plan that I heard was to head to Osnesh, somewhere around here, and make a big ruckus and try to lure Krigajard out while the armies are traveling to Mistrala.
Hey guys, I have an idea. What's something big that'll make a big bang when it hits the ground?
You probably my dick.
My pain,
Oh,
my pain.
oh.
Dude, you beat
Oh,
me
hold on,
to
hold on,
it.
hold on. Midas, what would you
Yeah.
consider the CR of a living 20-ton steel ball?
CR of a
Yeah.
living 20-ton steel ball.
Tons.
I don't know.
I was
It's
told
alive.
I had lots of
I
steel.
don't know what level is it? It's probably like a 1/4 CR. Does it have an aggressive personality? How intelligent is it? I don't know, man.
One intelligence. No, because my thought was we could fly up into the air and we could just fly along and I could just constantly polymorph gold coins into 20-ton living steel balls.
Is that an actual creature that you've seen before? You
No,
can't.
that's
I
why
don't think
I'm
you can
asking.
fabricate, make up. You can't make up things like anything out of
Okay,
your
I could
imagination.
teleport him in. I could. turn him
I
in.
think there's a spell called Creation. If you have it, you can do it.
There is, but
It doesn't have to be steel.
It takes a long time, and you can only make small things, like diamonds and stuff like that. You can't make huge things.
If you're looking for huge things, I have a rock collection, and I have a few rocks that I have shrunk. I can make them big
That's true.
again.
Oh shit! You
Yeah,
know what?
Renly would have that. Renly has all the rock elemental stuff, and
It's specifically so I can like dispel magic on rocks and drop them so that they make big noises. And also damage.
You know what? I've just been
Yeah, that's
looking
true.
through my inventory, and I have something huge. It's in my pants.
Well,
All right.
Well, technically, that is living, and it would have a CR, so I could teleport. I could turn twigs into it. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
all right. So let's go with that plan, and we'll pick this up next week.
Alrighty.
All right. All right.
That
Good job,
was
guys.
awesome. I didn't think we'd survive all of us together. Oh my god.
Dude,
I was curious to see what you guys would do.
I would.
sacrificing myself.
It would have happened if you guys actually got there, but yeah. Like I was prepared to let him bust out of there if you guys hadn't stopped him. I was prepared to have him, kill a couple of you guys. I wasn't sure what was gonna happen.
Well, two of us could get out any just about any time we want, as long as he can't counterspell
From inside there?
without the doors closed.
From what? No, once the door closed?
No, I meant.
Oh hell no!
without it.
Once. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Once
Yeah.
the doors are closed, there's no getting out. I mean, you would have
So-
had to open the doors again, or gotten Robin to open it to get you out.
Yeah, it was 100% either we locked him in there or somebody had to stay back to lock him in. We could definitely not let him back out into the world. We already fucked the world with the dragons.
Nah, but what if what if him being gone is why the demons are bending their knee to the fiend or to the devils?
I don't think he's strong enough to be like.
He's a god.
Well, compared to like all the other ones.
Yeah, he's a god that managed
he-
to get himself fucking trapped somewhere when the rest are out there.
He's a
doing
lord
their
of one
shit.
of the many layers of the abyss. So
And like, there's like
um,
sometimes like 2 or 3 lords per level. It's crazy.
Yeah, Asmodeus brought many creatures of that power level. Many, many, many creatures of that power level
I
up to
mean,
heaven.
we've already killed a demon lord in like the second session, so
Technically, it was
shh, don't ruin this for us. Don't ruin this.
the only reason that one died was because what's her face? Elistray, Euphemia's goddess, did the killing blow.
Yeah, we're totally cool.
I killed
The only other thing that you've seen, only other instance that you've seen where a demon lord die, Adis, you were able to do that in hell, and
with help. With help.
yes, with quite a bit of help, and one of you had a dream, had a vision of Antares Saber killing, I think, what's his name? Grazd?
Grass, yeah.
Grazd.
Dang, that's pretty high
after
up
he'd
one,
fallen from
too.
heaven.
That's a pretty strong.
But
one.
Antares
he
is
was
the
he
guy
was
with
very
the
wounded.
guns, right?
But yes.
Nah,
The dude
Okay.
that wants to, like,
And then technically Feldorn witnessed somebody killing his original master.
that was grass, yeah.
That was what that was.
All right. Well, thanks for running the game. It's
All right.
super duper
Yeah,
cool as
lots of fun.
always.
Have a good
Thanks,
week,
man.
guys. I will catch you
Yep.
next week, next Monday. All right.
Feel free
Yeah,
to
guys.
hit up on the Worlds of Warcraft because I'm super cool like that.
Well, when you hit max level, let me know.
The worlds,
Oh
the
yeah,
worlds
no,
of
no,
D&D
I'm
are
so
better
behind.
than the worlds of Warcraft.
Alright, guys, later.